Today, we're going to be working on our back bends, backward bending. I've got a wall space handy. We're going to be using the wall, so make sure that you are in a space where you can also have the wall space handy. And we'll also be going onto our mats eventually, but we're going to start standing. So let me see if I can see myself. I still have my socks on. Feel free to keep your socks on if that feels good for you. And as always, in any flex fit class, if anything feels terrible, please don't do it. Everyone's body is different. Just please listen to your body. Pay attention to anything that might feel ornery today. Many new tension areas might have popped up over the weekend. So just pay attention to your body. Try not to create new injuries or re-injure yourself, and make sure you're always able to breathe. If I say let's do 10 reps of something and you're struggling and you cannot do 10 reps, please don't struggle. Just do as many as you can with good alignment. And let's see. Oh, backward bending. Sometimes backward bending makes people feel dizzy or nauseous or weird. So if you start to feel any of those feelings, know that that's completely normal, and know that you can stop and you can find a resting position, get your breath back. The breath helps you to calm down. You can also go to a child's pose whenever you like. But this class is going to be basically gentle. We're going to be doing backward bending from our shoulders, chest, upper, middle, lower back, and our hips as well. So let's get started. Leo's going to join us on the mat. Bee-boo. All right, we have our legs underneath our hips, toes facing forward. Let your arms go, relax. Take 2 deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth, and just feel yourself wherever you are in your room. And then without moving the rest of your body, move your head right and left. Again, noticing if you have any tension building up in your body, maybe your shoulders start to do some weird things when you're just moving your head or your neck. Try to relax those other places. And then bring your head back to center. We're going to rock our head directly to the side, ear to shoulder, allowing your head to fall heavy to each side. Don't forget to breathe. If this feels good, you can stay for a moment on each side. Enjoy that stretch of your neck. And then stopping here, use your chin to draw a giant circle. And take it slow. You can keep your jaw open or closed, whatever feels good to you. And then reverse the direction of that circle. And once you're done with that circle, right and left, bring your head back to center. And then on your next inhale, float arms, chest, and chin up to the sky. And then exhale, float everything back down into your chest, arms down. And then keep breathing in this way, but really fill your chest up full of air. And then don't stop until the very last breath is in, and then exhale all the way out, timing it with the arms and the chin, lowering down into your chest. Here we go. Big, deep breaths. Reach up to the ceiling. Maybe you touch your ceiling. Exhale, let it all go. Last one. Once all the air is gone, return your head back to center. Float your arms back up. And then fingertips together. My fingertips are like this. Keep your arms straight. Circle your arms all the way around. And notice if your rib cage is going like this. Try to keep your rib cage still. So engage your abs, engage your leg muscles, engage your glutes. Reverse your circles. Don't forget to breathe. And then stopping here, we're going to float the arms down and up. I'm a little close to the wall, so I'm going to move forward, but you want to reach back with those arms at the same time. Again, keep your rib cage from moving around. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, we're going to alternate these arms, right and left, reaching back with both at the same time. Again, rib cage should be still. Don't forget to breathe. Leo's like, what are you doing? All right, then stopping here, we're gonna bring the arms down, circle your shoulders and bend your knees every time you go down. Make sure your knees are going over your toes and not going like one of these. Make sure you're still engaging your leg muscles. Reverse the direction of your arm circles all the way forward. And then stopping with your knees slightly bent. Make sure again your knees are bent right over your toes. Engage your abs and your glutes. And then we're gonna bring one arm forward and one back again. And once you've got this timing, start to twist your body right and left. And breathe. Make sure your knees are slightly bent. You're still sitting in that little tiny chair. And come to a complete stop, bringing your arms in front with your palms together. And then we're gonna open up the chest again with a twist, sliding this arm down the other one as you go right and left. Keep those knees bent. Breathe. And then coming back to your complete stop with your arms reaching out in front. Circle your wrist. My knees are still bent. Keep breathing. Reverse your circles. All right, then reach your fingertips out in front, palms down like a zombie. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, you're gonna sit down further into your chair and back up to that half for 8. Squeeze your glutes. 7. Squeeze. I got a creaky floor. 6. 5. Relax your shoulders if they're up in your ears. Relax them. 3. 2. Last one, we're gonna pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come all the way up. Circle your arms around. Breathe. Reverse the direction of your circles, and while you do, open and close your fists as fast as you can. Keep breathing. And then float your hands to your hips, circle your hips all the way around, giant circle. Keep breathing. Oh, my back just cracked. Reverse your circles. And then stepping here, float your arms out and hug yourself, switching the arm that's on top each time. And then rest your arms down, take a deep breath. All right, you're gonna stay facing forward, but I'm gonna turn so you can see what's going on with my body. Still keeping my legs in that parallel position underneath my hips. We're gonna come back to that squat position. So we're back here like we're sitting down in our chair behind us. So not like this or like one of these. You're sitting in that chair behind you, your booty's sticking out, you're arching your tailbone. Place your hands onto your legs. Again, make sure that your knees are not doing one of these. Keep them in line with your toes and your hips. All right, we're gonna arch and tuck like we're doing cat and cow. So relax your shoulders. And then inhale, stretch your chest forward. Chin up, look up, arch your tailbone up even higher. And then exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine, tailbone in, chin into chest, rounding yourself forward. And then inhale again, filling your chest out full of air. And then exhale, letting it all go. Do 4 more at your own speed. Really use your breath. Fill your chest up full of air. And then use your full exhale to get rid of all of the air. Remember, don't cheat your breath. Really fill yourself up full of air. And don't let yourself stop until all of the air is gone. I've got 2 more. After this next one, empty out all of the air. Once all the air is gone, you're gonna try to straighten your knees Bringing your head down maybe a little bit further. Grab onto your elbows and shake your head yes, nice and loose. And then shake your head no. And then stop your head and grab onto your legs or the floor, whatever is closest for you. Keep your head relaxed and start to bend and straighten your knees one at a time, kind of shifting your hips side to side. Don't forget to breathe. And then stepping here, keep a slight bend in your knees, let go of your legs or the floor, chin stays into your chest, roll yourself up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. And then take a deep breath at the top. All right, then, so with legs underneath hips, toes facing forward, I'm gonna move back so you can see my feet. Actually, let me take my socks off. We're gonna work through our feet now so we don't get a foot cramp while we're doing our backward bending. That's like the worst thing that could happen. Well, it's not the worst thing. All right, so legs underneath hips, toes facing forward. Bring your arms out for stability with your palms down. We're gonna lift the heel of the right foot up and down for 8. So just going as high as you can, pressing the ball of the foot down to lift that heel, getting a nice stretch in your arch. 4 more. Don't forget to breathe. Next one, we're gonna stay. Take a deep breath. And then rolling over the top with pointed toe, gentle pressure. Stretch your ankle, take a deep breath. And then lift your knee and circle your ankle all the way around. Keep breathing. It's okay if you need to hold onto a wall. Reverse your circles. Woo! And then float your leg down, relax your arms, take a deep breath. All right, let's do that other foot. Arms out for stability. Lift your heel of your left foot, stretching your arch for 8. 7. Make sure you're really stretching, pushing down to go up. 5. Don't forget to breathe. 4. 3. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Sometimes tension comes. This next one, we're going to stay. Take a deep breath. All right, then gentle pressure over the top, pointed toe. Stay with it. Take your deep breath. The breath tells your body it's okay. And then lifting your knee up and circling your ankle all the way around, testing your balance. Relax your shoulders, breathe. Reverse your circles. Oh, noisy ankle. All right, lower it down. We're gonna step both feet close together. Knees and feet close together. Bend your knees slightly. Place your hands onto your knees and circle it around. Bending and straightening, but keep your heels onto the floor. Breathe. Reverse your circles. And then stopping here. All right, we're gonna come to our wall. So I think this is okay. You can see me. All right, so we're at our wall space. We're gonna start first standing against our wall, facing our wall. So you got your legs parallel position underneath your hips. Toes are still facing forward. We're gonna bring our arms to the wall. So arms should be right out from your shoulders and not up high, not down low. And try to spread your fingers wide onto the wall. If your arms are bent, you're gonna walk your feet out a little bit further. And then engage your glutes, engage your abs. We're gonna do push-ups. So your arms are like this. You're gonna bring your elbows into your waist and out. So it's not like this, like this. Yeah? Here we go. Fingers spread wide, engage your muscles. Take your deep breath in. On your exhale, bring it down and push it away. And inhale, exhale. Keep going at your own speed. We're gonna try for 8. If you don't have 8, that's okay. Keep bending the elbows in line with your hands and your shoulders, not out to the side. I've got 2 more. Keep squeezing your glutes, engaging your leg muscles, engage your abs. When you're done with all of yours, lower your arms down and take a rest. Deep breath. All right, now we're gonna come really close to our wall. So my chest is now onto the wall. I'm gonna bring my hands this time right beside my face. So my legs are parallel. I'm engaging my glutes. We're gonna inhale, bring chest and chin up to the sky, maybe pressing your pelvis against the wall. Look up, look behind you, shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, come back to center, facing your wall. And then again, inhale. Press your hips up against the wall, and then exhale, coming back. So this is like our Sphinx pose on the floor. Keep going at your own speed, using your breath. Keep pressing your hips into the wall and lifting your chest up to the sky. We're gonna do 2 more. This next one, you're gonna really let your head go. Here we go. Inhale, floating it up, look up behind you. Let your head go, chin up, drop it back. And then exhale, belly button to spine, bring everything back to center. Step yourself away from the wall. Relax your arms down. Take a deep breath. All right, so we just charged up our upper and middle back. We're going to do our hips a little bit. So hands are onto the wall for stability. We're gonna bring our right leg directly, I stopped my left. This is my right leg. And then make sure your 2 hips are staying in line. So sometimes like this happens. I'll show you what it looks like for this way. You might be like this. Make sure, much better. Make sure that you are not taking your hips with you. You're keeping your 2 hips, like your hips are headlights pointing lights at your wall. So you're here, right leg is back. Squeeze your butt, especially that right glute, to lift your right leg behind you with a pointed toe, straight leg for 8, 7, 6. Don't forget to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then find your max. Straight leg, pointed toe, squeeze your glute and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then hold and stay for 4. Maybe you balance. 3, keep breathing. 2, 1, and then if your hands are off the wall, place them back onto the wall. Set the top of your toe into the floor back there. Make sure your 2 hips are facing forward, and we're gonna do our breathing 4 times. Here we go. Inhale, press your hips forward, chest up, chin up, look up behind you, push the wall away. And then exhale, belly button to spine, bring yourself back to center. And then again, inhale. Maybe you straighten your arms, make sure your headlights are still facing that wall. Exhale, belly button to spine, bring yourself back to center. I got 2 more, maybe you do. Here we go, go at your own speed though. If you've only got 3, that's totally cool. If you've only got 2, totally fine. Last one, here we go, biggest one ever in the world. Ooh, when you're done with all of that, return your leg back to parallel, relax your arms down, take a deep breath. All right, now we're ready for the other side. So again, headlights facing forward, hands for stability. This time left leg goes back. Straight leg, pointed toe. Squeeze your left glute. Here we go. Lift your left leg only for 8, 7. Don't forget to breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3. Strong standing leg. 2. Next one, find your max. Keep your chest lifted, pulse and squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then hold and squeeze. Maybe you balance for 4. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1, and then lower it down, top of the toes resting onto the floor. Take care that your hip is not on one of these. 2 hip headlights are still facing forward. Hands are on the wall. Here we go, upper back. Inhale. Push the wall away, look up behind you, lose your chin up into the sky, and then exhale, belly button to spine, come back to center. You have up to 4 reps, so go at your own speed. Use your breath. Look behind you. And then really strong, you should feel belly button to spine when you come back. Almost like it's like, so inhale, you're stretching, lengthening your spine. Exhale. Strong core brings you back one more time. Once all of the air is gone, you can set that foot back to parallel, relax your arms, take a deep breath. All right, now we are going to turn ourselves around. So legs are still parallel underneath your hips, and you're gonna walk yourself close to your wall. We're gonna do some standing backward bends. Backward bending. Remember, your lower back really likes to bend, loves to bend. That's what it does all day long, bends backwards. So you already know that's gonna happen. We wanna make sure that you're also bending your hips. So you're gonna squeeze your glutes to press your hips forward. Especially that's gonna come into play if you feel that twinge happening in your lower back. You wanna squeeze your glutes even more. Then you're gonna lengthen your spine like you're gonna put your chest to the sky. So chest flexibility also helps you bendward back. Bendward back. New terms. Then also arms right beside your ears so you can get that shoulder opening. So if you keep your arms like this in a Y, not gonna open too much. Arms need to be close, almost like hugging your head. And then if your head's going back like this, maybe you can bring your arms back even further. You're gonna keep breathing and bending. We're gonna start close to the wall and we're gonna move 4 times. And so it's gonna be your own personal increments. When you come back up, remember, come back up in all one piece. You don't wanna do one of these. Whee! To come back up. You wanna pull your belly button deep toward your spine to protect your lower back as you come back up. So here we are, parallel feet. Arms start down by your side. Inhale, float the arms up by your ears and then glue them there. On your exhale, squeeze your glutes to press the hips forward. Inhale, stretch your chest to the sky, lengthen your spine again. And then exhale, lift your chin up, look behind you, tap the wall. Inhale, back up, belly button to spine. Exhale, flip the arms down. And then check in with how you're feeling. If you're feeling good, step yourself a little bit forward. If you're not feeling so good, if that dizziness, a little bit of nausea happens, take some moments, breathe. If it feels really overwhelming, you don't have to do all 4. Here we go. Next one, if you're ready to go, inhale, float the arms up by the ears. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, pressing your hips forward. Inhale, chest to the sky. And then exhale, you tap the wall with your fingertips, look behind you, arms by the ears. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, float your arms down. And then take a resting breath in and out. Check in with your body. Breathe. If you're feeling good, you can walk yourself forward a little bit. And here we go, 3rd one. Inhale, arms split up by the ears, grow tall. Maybe you touch the ceiling. Keep that length. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, pressing your hips forward as far as they'll go. And then inhale, chest to the sky, lengthen again. Exhale, head back. You go behind you, touch the wall. Where is it? Inhale up slowly. Belly button pulls deep toward your spine. Exhale, floats the arms down. You relax, deep breath. Looks like this is my max for me. I'm gonna stay at this, but if you'd like, you can go all the way forward. If it's in you, you can walk down all the way down the wall, walk yourself back up. Whatever you'd like to do. Don't try it if you've never done it before. All right, here we go. Tap the wall, last try. Inhale, arms split up by your ears, grow tall. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. Hip flexors are active. And then inhale, lengthen your spine. Stretch the chest up to the sky. Exhale, head goes back, arms by the ears. Tap that wall. Inhale, back up slowly, belly button to spine. Exhale, float the arms down. I was very far from the wall. Take 2 deep breaths. Check in with your body. Make sure you're feeling good. All right, then I'm gonna grab my mat again because we're gonna make our way to the floor. So, all right, so we just did a lot of backward bending. We're gonna do a little bit of a forward bend. If this feels terrible in your lower back, take it very slowly. All right, so legs are underneath our hips, toes facing forward. Take your deep breath in. Exhale, let your chin fall into your chest. Let your arms go. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine and imagine you are a candy cane melting in the sun, lowering down to your forward bend. When you get to your max in your forward bend, feel where your weight is shifting. If you feel yourself like kind of leaning back like this in your heels, try to shift your weight forward more in your toes. Relax your head, relax your arms. Take 2 deep breaths. Try to straighten your knees by engaging your quad muscles. Maybe on your exhale, you can engage your quads so much that you pull your chest closer to your legs. And then if you need to soften your knees to place your hands on the floor, you can do that. We're gonna walk ourselves to downward dog. So hands to the opposite side of your mat. When you get there, start to lift and lower your heels one at a time, right and left, and breathe. And then stopping here, reach both heels to the floor, try to straighten your knees. Push the floor away to stretch your hips up to the sky. Take a deep breath. And then bend your knees, place the knees onto the floor, rest the tops of your toes onto the floor. Bring your toes together, sink your hips onto your heels, and relax in a child's pose. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, use an inhale to roll through your spine, coming back to your knees. Bring your head come up last. Oh, all my words are weird today. Bring your head comes up last. Once you're up all the way on your knees, we're gonna do one last backward bend. We're gonna hold it for 4 breaths. So this is a camel pose. I'm gonna push my mat back so you can see what's going on. All right, so if you've never done camel pose before, it's kind of like what we just did standing, but make sure your knees are underneath your hips. So mine are just like this, not out really, really wide. And then you're going to bring your toes together. All right, bring your hands to your lower back, and they're just gonna be there to guide your hips forward. Remember, we're gonna use our strong glutes to press our hips forward, and that's gonna work as a counterbalance so we can bring our head all the way back as far as we can. So, same breathing pattern as we did standing. Take your deep breath in, lengthen your spine, like you're gonna put your head onto the ceiling. Keep that length. Exhale, squeeze your glutes. Press your hips forward as far as they'll go. And then inhale, lengthen your spine again, like you're putting your chest to the ceiling. And then exhale, let your head drop back. Stay here for 4 deep breaths. You can continuously squeeze your glutes to press your hips forward, continuously inhaling chest up to the sky. Try to look for the floor behind you. Do up to 4 breaths. Take your time, stay with your body. Relax your shoulders. 1 more breath. And then use an inhale to come up slowly, pulling your belly button again deep toward your spine. You might feel like you're slingshotting forward. Try not to fling your head off of your body. Once you come up, you're gonna relax your arms down. Take 2 deep breaths. Check in with your body. Again, if you feel dizzy, nauseous, go right into your child's pose. You can also lay down on the floor if that feels good. All right, then we're gonna go into our child's pose, but very slowly. Again, sink your hips onto your heels. Take your deep breath in. Exhale, belly button pulls you toward your spine and start walking your hands down until you're in your child's pose, resting your forehead onto the floor. for 2 deep breaths. Fill your low back up full of air, and then exhale, let it go. And then when you're done with that, keep your hips onto your heels as much as you can and roll up one vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last. And that's all I have for you today. If you're feeling like you need a relaxation after that, feel free to lay on your back. Just let everything go. Let your arms and legs fall wherever they like. Or if you were using this as a warm-up, you're ready to go. You're ready to do the rest of your workout.